Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is your big brother, man. Big bro, man. Mr. Wally Kareem. Hey, I was, man, checking in this morning because I really wanted to, man, just give y'all an update, man, on just things that have helped me. So, I have never seen myself to be like a depressed individual, right? I'm at the same time, I must admit that every day has not been the brightest and the sunniest, but I've never ever associated myself with depression. And it's not that I have anything against anybody, because I wouldn't wish depression on anybody. You know what I mean? But just going forward, I wanted to just let you all know some of the things that I've began to do really get myself in a better place, an amazing place. And I am doing this video because, man, I really want to help somebody. I want to show you guys something that has really been working for me. And I think that if other people were to actually really put this into perspective and then apply it, I think it's life-changing for all of us. So what exactly am I talking about? I'm actually speaking in regards to self-love, self-awareness, self-identification. Now, why would I speak on self-love, self-awareness, self-identification? Because I believe that in too many cases, we are never really concerned with ourselves. We're concerned with like everybody else. You're concerned about what everybody else thinks of you, but you don't concern yourself with you. You want somebody else to give you praise. You want somebody else to love you. But when was the last time you told yourself that you look good? When was the last time you told yourself that you love you? When was the last time you told yourself that you are grateful? You know what I'm saying? To be alive. That you have been an amazing person to yourself. When was the last time you did that? And I'm doing this video because I'm telling you that I didn't do it. I haven't done it in a long time. Of course, I've given myself, I speak highly of myself, but I haven't given myself any attention. I haven't given myself any real positive. To me, I haven't directed attention to myself. I have not been selfish with myself. I haven't been selfish with myself. I've poured into my area of focus has been money. It's been my relationship with my mom and my wife and my children and my siblings, and I've always given myself the leftovers. But in this particular time period that I'm in, this moment that I'm in, I've really been feeling led. My higher self, my inner being, has been pushing me to care about me, to love me, which to me is amazing because I didn't even think that I had a problem. You know what I mean? I never thought that there was an issue. But once I got, to the point where I was so frustrated. See, there are things that I've been blessed to receive. I mean, I'm a very blessed individual. And there are so many different things that I've done that I knew I could have scaled so much higher. I knew that I could have done so much better. But I wasn't focused on me. I wasn't focused on... See, once you feel good, you are going to do things so much easier, so much simpler, so much faster. It becomes effortless when you take time to love yourself. Because what do you need to do? The same thing you need to do is the same thing that you do for others. You have to support yourself. You have to encourage yourself. You have to love yourself. I mean, you really have to love yourself. We put energy into everybody else. I love my wife. I mean, come on. I love my wife. And I love my children. And I love my mom. And the same way that I've put all of this love into them, primarily my wife and my children. Of course, my mom, but my mom is not, she doesn't live close to me, so it's not the same. I'm not pouring into her like I am my family. And of course my dad. But, hey, at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, it's like, I've never really took time out. Never really took time out to be a person who, I always thought it to be selfish if I thought about myself or, put myself first. But in this particular instance, I feel that this is actually the best medicine. The best medicine at this point in time, because I had really, really, really gotten down. And I could not understand why I was getting down. I was affected by something that took place quite a while ago, to be honest with you. And I don't think that I ever addressed it or even dealt with it, to be honest. And by me not addressing it and not dealing with it, it came back. And it came back with a vengeance. And it really, really knocked me out of who I am, the man that I am, the person that I know I am, the person that so many other people recognize, but I've lost myself. So I've been picking up these pieces because I am primarily like a very, very, very highly enlightened person. It's very hard to get me down. But, there are some things in life that just kind of knock you off your feet. You know what I mean? And, man, you got to get up, and you got to get up quick. So I have been dealing with this situation. I have been dealing with it for seemed like months, but it's probably been like a couple of weeks. But you know how pain feels. Pain has that tendency to feel like it's forever. You know what I mean? And I not only was making myself miserable, but I was making my surroundings miserable. One of the things that we all have to learn to do is you have to learn how to control your thinking, control your thoughts. And one of the most beautiful things that I've learned was that when I turned my thoughts and my energy into loving me, myself, telling myself how proud of myself that I am, how much I love me, man, to make a lot of the accomplishments that I've made, and just to be a great husband, a great provider, a great father. You have to tell yourself these things. And not only is it about you telling yourself, but you also got to treat yourself. You got to do things that only you can do to make yourself happy. You might have to go out and go buy those new pair of shoes. You might have to go out and go eat at a nice restaurant. You have to do whatever it is that is telling you that this will make you happy. You're going to have to do it. And once you do it, it will make you it is pleasing to your spirit. It is pleasing to your being. And it gives you confidence. It gives you relief. And once you have that confidence and that relief, guess what happens next? Your mind opens up. It becomes begins to ease. It's not stress. It's not panic. It's not frustration. It becomes like easy to think. And once you get to the point to where your mind is beginning to ease, that means your mind is now beginning to flow. And once we hit that flow, that's when you can begin to concentrate on your future. You can begin to concentrate on projects that you just left on the table. You begin to concentrate on matters that mean something to you. See, we have all become, not all, the majority. Society itself has become accustomed to just living and dealing with stress and stressful situations, fearful situations. Nobody is teaching us how to be better people, how to restructure your thought process, how to just be happier. To be happier means to be healthier. Everybody knows that. If you are happy, very, very happy, you are healthy because you're killing off things that are trying to come up inside of you. Whereas if you're always negative, always angry, you are attracting more like-minded stuff. Not only are you attracting more like-minded stuff, but you are building up stuff inside of you that is not making you any better. It's actually hurting you. So like for a lot of us, high blood pressure is, for some people it's hereditary, but also it's just a way of life. It's stress. It's you not knowing how to relieve the stress that you are dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So self-love, you guys. Self-love. Love yourself. Be stingy sometimes. Do something for you. Self-awareness. Make sure that you are always present within yourself. That you are always happy. That you recognize that, man, it's because of me. I'm here because of me. I'm here because I took the time out to do this, and I love me. I love me. Become more self-aware versus always caring about somebody else. Now, I'm not saying to stop caring about nobody. That's kind of crazy. I'm not saying that. But what is your ratio to loving somebody else versus loving yourself? You may find that it's like you love others 9 to your 1. 90% of the time, your love is placed, or the word that I'm looking for is you project your energy, your love to others. But how much do you project within yourself? How much do you even get back? According to what you want. According to the level of love that you want, how much of that do you really get back? If you're not getting back what you're putting out, then take some of that love and put it inside of you. Love you. Go get your feet done. Go take you a weekend trip. You have to learn how to love yourself. I'm telling you, it's facts. You have to learn how to love yourself. Because when you learn to love yourself, you'll be happier. And when you are happier, guess what happens? You can make other people happy. Even more happy. So imagine you putting all this time and energy into loving somebody else and you're not happy. Now, imagine you being happy. You being happy, and now you can effortlessly love others, but the benefit is that you have so much more to give because you have so much more in you. Now, I'm not saying give it all away. I'm saying it just makes life easier. You can make your goals quicker. You can achieve more. You can even think bigger if you love yourself. When you don't love yourself, you're not thinking big. You're thinking, to say that you love yourself means that you deserve more. It means that you know that you deserve more. I deserve better. I deserve better than a person who does not respect the love that I'm giving them. I deserve better than that. That's what self-love will teach you. Self-love will say, man, I'm not trying to go out and eat a $4 meal every day. Self-love will say, man, let's go sit down at a nice restaurant and enjoy ourselves. That's self-love. Self-love is to tell yourself that you are handsome or that you are beautiful. Self-love will make you take care of yourself. Even when you are not even mentally wanting to do that, once you see the outcome of it, you are like, wow. You know what I'm saying? You are just excited. You're happy. That's self-love. So I hope that I got my point across with you guys. Self-love, self-awareness, and I can't remember the other one at this time, but you guys get the point. And I just wanted to chime in with you all because I promise you, man, I'm gonna empty myself. I'm gonna empty myself, and I'm gonna help a lot of people along the way. This is your big bro, man. This is Mr. Waleed Kareem, man. Ladies and gentlemen, man, y'all have a great, all right? Peace. Be sure to like and subscribe as well. Thanks. Bye.